Hi guys, I'm Haley.
I'm April. Did you click on this video because of the title?
Oh, okay.
It was a good title. LulaRoe video, LulaRoe bedtime stories. It's time for bedtime.
We're struggling.
We've been working today, and we thought that was a clever title. LulaRoe bedtime stories. We're glad you clicked on it because we're going to share some stories with you about LulaRoe.
Yes, we are.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to tell you a little bit about our owner and founder. Her name is Deanne Stidham. She is an amazing woman, like beyond amazing, seriously amazing. Like when we're struggling, we're like, channel our inner Deanne.
For real.
Got to be happy when our husbands come home. Got to be cheerful to our kids. We got to be energetic in our business. And like, and you just channel your inner Deanne. Yeah. She's awesome.
Yeah.
So she, in her life, found herself the single mom of 6 kids.
Yeah, somewhere around
She had 4 of her own, which are like what, all of the clothing, if you're familiar with the clothing, is named after her kids and her family. So she had Jordan, Kenny, Amelia, and Nicole were her kids biologically. And then on top of that, she adopted 3 more, I think, originally. Michael, Anna. There's a few. Alex. And then there was 2 more after that. Anyway,
yeah.
she's amazing. She is amazing. And she found herself the single mom of 6 kids, I believe, at some point in her life. And she worked hard as an entrepreneur to care for her family, to provide for her kids, and to teach them that nothing was impossible. And they all had to work. They all had to join in. They all had to help out. They all had to sacrifice. They knew what hard work and hustle looked like because of their mom. And when they were little and when she was single, she would go before Easter and before Christmas, and she would go and do in-home pop-ups like we do with LulaRoe and sell little girls' dresses, like fancy holiday dresses. You know how like right before Christmas, right before Easter, you buy fancy dresses for your kids. And she would go and she would just book herself solid, leave her kids for a week, and go and work her tail off to sell these dresses to people. But pop-up after pop-up after pop-up and just work her butt off. And that would last her until the next holiday. So from Easter to Christmas, it would last her, and she would go at Christmas and do the same thing. And she did that for a long time, and that's how she substantiated her family. And then that company actually sold out to Costco. If you've ever noticed in Costco, right before Christmas and right before Easter, they get those beautiful little girls' fluffy, poofy dresses that you can buy. And that was the company that Deanne used to work for. And, to hear her tell the story, it's a lot more in-depth and amazing. But that's kind of the premise of how she got into doing in-home pop-ups and clothing. She ended up making, just not too long ago, I would say 4 years ago, probably 5 years ago maybe, her daughter Nicole, Haley's wearing a Nicole dress. She is super cute, the cutest freaking girl you've ever seen in your life, and very fashionable. And they all live, just right around LA, so they're very immersed in the LA fashion industry. But it was about 5 years ago that Nicole wanted a maxi dress, a maxi skirt. And I think she even drew up the pattern and everything, and Deanne sewed it for her. And then soon enough, her friends started wanting them, and she started posting them on Instagram, and people started wanting them off Instagram. So she hired her sisters and her family and friends, and they would just sit around her kitchen table and sew maxi skirts. Crazy.
Yeah.
And that's how it started. So they hit hard in Utah.
Oh yeah.
She had a maxi skirt party that it actually was Deanne's sister.
Yeah. Deanne's sister had a maxi skirt company as well, and I hosted a party for her at some point, and
I came. I bought 3 of them.
And then didn't you host one too?
I booked one off of yours, and I got 10 free maxi skirts because I sold 100. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And anyway,
Deanne was coming here, similarly to how she was doing with the little girls' dresses. She'd come to Utah, Arizona, Vegas.
All of her kids, all of the in-laws,
everybody
would come out
do
here.
a bunch of parties and go back home and have their money.
Yeah, they would do 6 parties in a day. Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And so it just kind of grew from there. In 2013, they hired Patrick. Our notebook is down here. in case you're wondering. If you see us glance down here, there's not children on the floor. It's just our notebook to make sure we're giving you as accurate information as we can. You guys, the struggle's real.
We're really professional.
She's my professional helper. I am fighting a professional fight right now. Anyway, in 2013, they hired Patrick, our designer, who is amazing. Seriously, isn't he so cool?
Oh, he's awesome.
He really is so cool.
Did you see his handlebar mustache today on the webinar?
No, my webinar won't
He
work.
totally has a handlebar mustache. It was really funny. Okay, sorry.
He is the
Off
coolest.
topic, but yes, he is really, like, he's legit. He knows his stuff.
Mm-hmm. Where has he worked?
He's worked at Anthropologie, H&M. He's designed clothes for Heidi Klum and other celebrities I don't remember. And he knows
He's
what
the real deal.
is up and coming in the trends and designs all of the beautiful clothes and makes
He
them
used to
comfortable
even
for
draw
us.
like the arts on our leggings. Like all of LulaRoe leggings now, in the beginning they weren't, but now they are all custom in like drawn in LulaRoe.
Yeah, he
They're
has, like, an
specific
art
to
team.
LulaRoe. Yeah,
Yeah.
but he used to draw. That was like one of the last things that he got.
Really?
Yeah, he used
Oh.
to design
So
them
that's
and draw
another
them.
one of
That
his
was like really hard
talents.
for him to.
He also
Give
makes
up.
all of his clothes. He doesn't
Does he
wear
really?
anything that isn't custom made by himself. Isn't that crazy?
He's so
And he
cool.
always wears black.
He does
and
always
white.
wear black. Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, so when
He's
he
awesome.
took over, when he was hired and he started, kind of took it and ran with it, it exploded.
Mhm.
And that was in 2013. And, he started adding styles and, he just keeps doing it. In
Yep.
July, just this last couple weeks ago, this is a Carly dress. I have an oversized, it has a little pocket and it's a high-low swoop, like swing dress. So cute. Love
Miss
it.
Joy.
Ooh, yeah,
They
the
just came out
joy.
with this one
That's
too
new.
that I'm in love with.
Yep.
Love it.
So yeah, he's taking
always,
it to
he's
amazing
always coming up
heights.
with new stuff. So LulaRoe is never going to be
It's not
like
slowing
not
down.
fashion forward. They'll just keep growing with the trends. They'll be like any other clothing retailer, and we're gonna take over.
We're gonna be around forever.
They are.
Yeah.
They were even saying like at the last leadership training that LulaRoe is making a dent like in the retail industry. Like there are big department stores closing and.
LulaRoe's growing.
Mm-hmm. So they're seeing the effects of it. So that's pretty awesome. Yeah, like
Not that we want to put anybody out of a
No,
job, but you
no,
should just come and
but
be on our team if you recently
everyone
got.
should just wear LulaRoe. Like we
Yeah.
don't need any.
I mean,
random
even
stuff.
Sports Authority. Totally because of
that was
LulaRoe.
totally LulaRoe. And then we went and bought all their hangers and supplies.
That's true.
Okay, what else?
Um,
So now,
what's your story with LulaRoe? Oh,
okay, we can do that. I
Yeah.
can tell you my story.
yeah.
Well, you started first. So April started in August. So you tell
Mhm.
yours first, and then I'll tell mine.
Okay, so we kind of both have like a similar start in our LulaRoe journey. We had both just had 2 kids in 2 years. Years? There's no such thing as that. Years. 2 babies in 2 years, which is traumatizing.
Oh yeah.
Was for me anyways. Some people do that over and over, but not for this girl. And I really felt like I had lost myself, and I really just wanted something to do. I was a stay-at-home mom. I also have a 14-year-old. And if you watch one of our prior videos, we are, her husband is my ex-husband.
Yes.
So our 14-year-old, you can watch
We
another
share her.
video. We
Yeah.
share her. Well, I mean,
She's my bonus.
she's her bonus child.
Daughter.
She's mine.
Yes, she birthed her.
I birthed her. She lives with me, but she helps me raise her in
Yeah.
so many different regards. She keeps me sane. She keeps Tatum alive. It's really
I
what
don't
happens.
know about that.
Yes,
but-
definitely. She's always like, calm down. Everything's going to be okay. Every
Teenagers are rough.
they
Like,
need 2 moms,
for real.
for sure.
Yeah, they do.
Anyway, it's another video. But, anyway, so we had been friends for a long time, and she saw that I had joined LulaRoe. I did it just, to get out of the house, to kind of have some fun, have some extra spending cash that was mine, and it was really, really busy right out of the gates. And so from about August till December, I was just slammed with parties, and I was really overwhelmed. That wasn't really what I had signed up for. I just wanted a hobby, and it was really, really busy. So in November, then she signed up, and I kind of stepped away at that time. Like it was probably, I remember I got through the holidays, and at the beginning of January, I really hit the skids with LulaRoe. And it wasn't until about August I went to, it was called the Dare to Dream Tour, which is why our team name is the Dare to Dream Team. We have an amazing team. Also in another video. Yes, we love our team. Yep. And her and I together, I promised her that I would go to the training, the traveling training that LulaRoe does. And so we went together, and just seeing Deanne and her kids and the magic that they are, the family that they are. You know, I quit doing LulaRoe because I felt like I needed to be a mom and I needed to be home with my kids. And I realized that I'm actually doing them a disservice, especially like I can tell sometimes with my oldest that I'm so available to her that it's like, take your chapstick to school, Napoleon. Like, don't call me for everything. You know, like kids need to sacrifice, and they need to see their moms being busy and important and have value. And I saw so much of that with Deanne's kids and how successful they were. They were there training. You know, they're the front line of her company. I say that all the time, and it's not because they're her kids. Like, yeah, my grandma, she owns a restaurant, and her kids run her restaurant because they're losers. Just kidding. My mom runs a restaurant, and I hope to run it one of these days. But no, like, do you know what I mean? They run it because they are a family, not because they're like entrepreneurial geniuses. Like,
yeah,
they
like
run it
all
because
of
they're
her kids
family.
are so smart, and
that's not the case with her.
No,
yeah, her kids are awesome.
They're amazing. Like,
yeah,
it was very inspiring to see them all just like happy and working together and fulfilling their own roles and just like
and all different personality types and different degrees of success and ways of success.
One of their son-in-laws left his job at Yo Gabba Gabba.
Oh yeah,
to join LulaRoe.
Yeah,
and be their marketing director. So
they have such crazy stuff. Like, they're really a really successful family, and I believe it goes back to what we were saying earlier about Deanne. Being that influence in their life and seeing her do that. And so I thought, what am I doing? Like, why am I not doing LulaRoe to help my kids? I need to be doing LulaRoe to help my kids. I need to be doing LulaRoe so my kids know hard work. And I say the word sacrifice a lot. I don't feel like my kids sacrifice in the negative sense of the word. I think they're okay to, Deanne says, take it by their sissy hairs. By their sissy hairs and tell them, I'm on a call, mommy's on a call, and then we're going to go do something fun. You know, my kids have very fun lives. We do lots of fun stuff. They're very spoiled, so it's okay for them to, they're spoiled with my time, not just with
have
my money.
100% of our time. Like, it's a good thing for them.
Yeah, it really is. And seeing the result of that, you know, if you could buy a potion for breeding successful children, like, wouldn't you buy it every day of the week? Like, of course, that's our goal as parents, is to raise successful children that are happy and well-adjusted. And I'm telling you, like, sitting around following them with a golden spoon in their mouth and making sure they don't fall isn't the only way to create that. You know, it's might not be the best way, actually. And so that really inspired me to really get back involved, and that was about a year ago. And so since then, we've been going hard at it, and I can't believe that's been the craziest year.
Yeah. Totally crazy.
So yeah, since then I've just been going at it full bore, and I've not looked back. It's been amazing.
Yep, me too. Our stories are so similar.
Yeah,
like,
they really are.
We joined for the same reason, and I think I just kind of stayed with it until I started to see, like, the fruits of my labor, and that's kind of what kept me in it. And we're kind of each other's, like, support. Like, when she's having a bad day, like, she comes to me, and I am the strong one, and when I'm having a hard day, and I'm like, I can't do this, I'll go to her, and it's good. Like, you need that in this business, and there will be hard days, and there will be amazing days, but you'll have that support, and we have amazing girls on our team, and you'll get to hang out with us, and I think we're pretty awesome.
That's true. I think we're okay.
Yeah. But yeah,
and now really, like, our whole reason for doing it has changed. In LulaRoe, they talk a lot about your why, like, why you do this. And, like, I've kind of pinpointed, like, that my progression of my why, like, it started out to get out of the house. And then it was because I wanted to, have my kids see me work and have my kids be involved and have my kids watch mommy be successful, not just daddy. And now it's to give that to other women. You know, we have a good-sized team all over the country, and it's really humbling and inspiring to see women do that.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, in 1,000 different aspects, to do that, to live their way, to help their families, and to help themselves. I mean, we have women, we have one girl on our team who we just adore, that she doesn't do it for money at all. I mean, she's such a support to our team, and she knows who she is. She does so much for our team. She's so kind, and she's so loving, and she's so fun and energetic, and like, really, it's fun to see her have a reason for doing it too, even if it's not for money, even if it's not always to sell, but just to be engaged with our team and to help lift other women and to help inspire them, and the friendships that have all been made there. That's, you know, a big part of where our why, it really is, like, we kind of do it the same.
Yeah.
Like, it's really,
yeah, like, it's just interesting how it's changed from, like, about us, like, why I'm doing it, to just, like, as you become a leader and have these girls that are looking to you for help and guidance, like, it just changes to watching their lives change and being able to, like, play a small part in that and help them along to fulfill their dreams and just see those fulfilled. It's amazing.
yeah, it really has been amazing.
Yeah.
And it goes, you know, it goes back full circle to, like, if we can have our kids see us help others, like, I'm not trying to be like, we're so helpful. Like, that's the opposite of humble. Like, it's the opposite of what I'm, like, trying to portray here. But, you know, having a 14-year-old, like, I am also a ball baby. But, you know, if we could, like, nip in the bud at, like, a young age, like, if our kids can see us being kind and caring for other women and empowering other women and helping other women and uplifting other women, if they can see us do that from a young age, and they can provide that to other women from a young age, like,
all the insecurity issues and stuff that
so much
girls
stems
and
from
women
it.
have,
Yeah.
could be.
Like, that's a huge part of my why. I remember one time I was in the middle of a freeway, essentially. It's called Bangor Highway here in Utah. It's like a 65-mile-an-hour road, but there's lots of stoplights. We're at the stoplight, and a lady had run out of gas or something. She was stopped in front of me. The light had turned green, and she wasn't going. And she, like, turned on her flashers, and we were at the beginning of the light. And I had my 2 kids in the car, and at the time she was like 12. And I'm like, I want my daughter to see me being helpful, to see, yes, there's probably men around here. Apparently none of them have stopped. But I got out of my car, and it was raining. I'm like, I want her to see me do this. I want her to see me help somebody.
Yeah.
I don't really want to get out of the car right now and
No.
help this person, but I want her to see me do this. Like,
Yeah.
you don't drive past someone in need. And me and that lady pushed her car off of Bangor. You know, we were able to make, like, a quick right, and I jumped back in the car, and this is a much safer way to do that. It was a really rainy, fast-moving road.
Yeah.
And
But really, it inspires you to just, like, look outside of yourself. Beyond,
Yeah.
like, helping the girls on our team. Like, being able to, like, help a customer that tells you their story and needs something, and these clothes, or just, like, a friendship with them is providing something to them, or
yes.
just being more aware of, like, people around you that are experiencing hardships, that you have a vehicle to help them through these clothes, whether it's gifting them something, or, you know, whatever it is. It can be so much more than just selling clothes. So
Yes, so true.
it's amazing.
What was it? What are we? Oh, bedtime stories.
Oh yeah, we got.
Did we tell you guys some
Oh,
good
we
stories?
want to tell you some other stuff.
Oh
so
yeah, these are some good LulaRoe stories.
Here's
Like,
my
we'll
little
stop being
trusty
so
notebook.
blue. So
Yeah, we're
blue
very
personality.
blue personalities, but
we're working on being something other
Yeah,
than blue personality.
we are
Blue means
other
like you're
too,
emotional,
but we're
like you're
mostly
very
blue. We like connecting and feely
in relationships.
yeah,
and,
all that stuff.
Yeah,
So
but we're working on being like chop, money, business, spreadsheets.
we are.
Yes,
We're gonna.
She is. I'm gonna stay here as blue as I can. I don't know how to do those hard things.
Man.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, LulaRoe, first year, 2013. Their sales were $3 million, which is pretty awesome, right?
Yeah.
Your first year of business. 2014, so the year we both joined, $9 million. So they're growing. 2015, 73 million in sales. That's
Amazing.
a big jump. Big jump.
Yeah.
Like, crazy. And
Okay, also what that means is that people aren't just like signing up for LulaRoe to sign up for LulaRoe. People are buying LulaRoe.
Yeah, like everybody's selling the clothes. Like they're reordering and they're buying, like they're having major
and
success.
nobody can pinpoint like what the, like even I texted her just yesterday and was like, what did you sell the most of this week? I want to introduce something new. And she's like, everything. You know, like everything sells. Everybody loves everything. It's so fun.
Yep, so true. 2016, in the first quarter, they did 116 million in 3 months, first quarter. So
Crazy.
they're projected to be $1 billion by the end of the year. And we said this in an earlier video, or maybe was it earlier in this video? Anyway, they're going to be up there with the ranks of Google and Facebook and eBay, these startup companies that have
Apple's my favorite.
Apple too, yep, that have hit $1 billion in sales in the first 5 years. And they're doing it faster than any of those companies did. So,
high five.
We're in the right place.
We sold some of those pieces. Some of those numbers belong to us.
Yep, for real. And they can belong to you.
Yeah.
Too.
These were good bedtime stories. Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
All right.
We're at 21.
We're trying to stay at 10 minutes for these videos. We are struggling.
Okay.
Thanks for watching.
This was helpful.
See ya.
See you later.